How you doing, everyone? Ross Hamilton here with Connected Investors, and I just had the privilege of going through the TWC Infrastructure Report. As you know, in this business, all anyone ever talks about is sales, 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 sales and JVs. But you have to make sure you can scale out and you have the back end, because if you don't have the back end, your front end's going to collapse. And me personally, having a very, very viral business, my sales, my leads have been doubling and tripling. And as a matter of fact, if you want to learn how to get free leads, visit connectedinvestors.info. So with this viral system I have tons of leads coming in, making tons of money, but I just needed to make sure my back-end processes were in place. So I actually hired TWC to do an infrastructure audit, and what I'm holding right here is actually the summary. The summary is, good 10, 15 pages. What they do is so detailed and so helpful. They came right into my business. I'm just looking here at the summary. They reviewed my legal background, making sure I had everything in order. There were a few huge holes that I was leaving open. Thank God they came in. My strategic planning and board of directors. My accounting and budgeting. I actually have like forecasts and budgets now. It's amazing. IT systems, which was huge for me. Personal and HR practices. I didn't even know what HR practices really were before the TWC came in. Records management and operations management. An outside company, I couldn't imagine. The time, energy, and effort they put into helping me was just astronomical. And what I like most about it is the report they gave me. This is just the summary. They gave me a huge report, but the summary broke everything down to step by step, exactly what I had to do. It was really easy because they prioritized everything, which was huge. I gave it to my assistant. They put it on my calendar. Now it's all getting done. Everything, the critical holes that were in my business that I didn't even know about, they found. There were a few things in my business that if one thing went wrong, everything would have collapsed. Now it's really important to have an outside company look at you from a bird's eye view and say, hey, you might want to be careful over here. I've seen businesses collapse by doing this. Someone who has that hindsight. The best way to figure out where you're going is to ask someone who's coming back. I kind of messed the quote up, but you know what I'm getting at. So guys, the report they give you is so very detailed and prioritized to exactly fit your business. This is like a done-for-you infrastructure audit in a area of business that's not done for you. But they really come in and give you 110%. I have a board of advisors now. I feel actually like a real business. And just to go back to what the TWC has done for me in general, when I first came into the TWC, from then till now, I've actually do 10 times the amount of business. And now that I have this infrastructure in place, I can do 100 times the business. So I strongly recommend and advocate getting up with TWC and going through the audit if you want a business that's going to last.